Hey guys, Faewryn here. Just wanted to update my Dinosaur Deck Profile. It's been about a month, so it's due for an update. I just participated last weekend in the Remote YCS Yu-Gi-Oh! Day and the main event. I didn't do so hot in the main event, but in the side events that I did, I came first place in a Yu-Gi-Oh! Day and I came second place in another Yu-Gi-Oh! Day. So did pretty well in those. Um, so I just wanted to talk about like the format and the deck in general right now. So um, as far as like the format goes right now, it's pretty much like all Brave Engine and like DP Scythe. And this deck has like a particularly pretty good matchup against both of those engines. So it's in a good spot right now, I would say, anyway. So, yeah, you run 1 Misk, 2 Animadorned, 3 Ovi, 3 Scrap Raptor, and 1 Chimera. You can run 2 Scrap Raptor if you really want to, like, minimize the engine. I run 3 because if I draw 2 Scrap Raptor, I don't want to shut off the entire Scrap combo with, like, Scrap Wyvern and stuff, because that can be quite detrimental to your opening combo and breaking boards as well. So overall, I would say it's pretty much worth it to run the 3 Scrap Raptor. It's just 1 extra spot in the deck, and you're already running 42 cards. And if you draw it and, like, Lost World, it's full combo, so it doesn't really matter. 1 Pankratops, 2 Ultimate Conductor Tyranno. Again, you don't want to run 3, it's a little bricky, but running 1, well, then you just lose if they out your 1 card, so definitely want to run 2. 1 Petit, 3 Baby, the Petit being like basically just the 4th copy of Baby, although it can tutor out Pankratops in some niche situations, which helps. 1 Giant Rex, I drew this card like 80% of the time. It was really, really annoying. I saw it in almost literally every single opening hand. I think it actually was like over 80% of the time. 3 Artifact Lancia for the hand traps. This card's absolutely insane right now. Definitely worth main decking. It hits so many of the decks that are in the meta to varying degrees of success. But overall, you pretty much like really need to see this card. 3 Gamma, 1 Driver, 3 Token Collector, which is amazing also right now because you can Token Collector any of like the Hulk Auroradon decks. You can Token Collector any of the Brave decks. You can Token Collector just anytime they summon a token, you can Token Collector your own token and go full combo off of like Giant Rex Lost World, which came up a few times considering I drew Giant Rex almost every hand. So, and then 3 Ghost Ogre, which is also very good this format against like the Brave stuff. For the spells, 3 Fossil Dig searches. So obviously very good. 2 Double Evolution Pill. Again, you don't want to play 1 because playing 2 ensures that you don't brick after just drawing 1. 3 Lost World, 1 Terraforming. 1 Call by the Grave, 1 Monster Reborn. I play Monster Reborn just because I like it. Really, this could be like Foolish Burial or any other card. I think the other cards are pretty necessary. You could play Pot of Prosperity to like up your consistency, but the deck is pretty consistent anyway, unless you draw Giant Rex 80% of the time. But, Prosperity is like $160 a copy, so not looking forward to buying that anytime soon. Maybe I'll wait for the tins. Extra deck, you have Link Karibo, Secure Gardna. The Secure Gardna's for lines with like Animador and Archosaur. You have to normal summon it, link it off into Link Karibo, then link the Link Karibo into Secure Gardna, sets up Pill. So like if you brick with just like Archosaur and like Giant Rex or something, you could still set up UCT. Scrap Wyvern for the Scrap combo. Pentastag, this card's really, really good. I don't think it was in my last video. But this card is like really insane. It helps you win under Mystic Mine, which is in the side deck. I'll talk about that after the extra deck. But Nightmare Unicorn for climbing into access code and access code itself. You have Bujinki Amaterasu for the recovery. Ivol Sardalka for your end board. Baguska for plan B. Tornado Dragon for back row decks. Abyss Dweller, which is also really good in the current meta. Ivalsar Lagia, again, really good on your end board, but you don't like always put it up. Zeus, which is also a new addition, doesn't come up very often, but when it does, it's very, very good. I kind of like took Appaloosa out for Pentastag and took out something else for this. They just come up more often. I think it was Dugaris. Like, Dugaris came up like once out of 20 games, and this came up like 3 out of 20. So it just comes up more often a little bit. And then the 2 synchros, Savage and Omega. Omega helped a lot in some of my games with like resource recycling and just getting a loop going. And then the side deck, 3 Droll, which is really insane against a lot of the like pile decks and Auroradon, or like just Hulk decks in general, because they add like a billion times. Brave wants to add like 3 times, so if you can stop them from adding on the first one, they really aren't getting to like Griffin or Draco back, which is really nice. 2 Dogeron just for niche cases where my opponent sets up something that I need a tribute over. It's like pretty good going second. You can search it with Ovi, so you don't need to play 3 in the side deck, you can only play 2. Although if you wanted to play 3, you could always like cut like 1 Mystic Mine or something, I guess. But Mystic Mine is kind of interesting, this format, because like a lot of decks have outs to it, but at the same time, if you can get this to stick, you just kind of win. The 2 games that I got this to stick, I auto won the game, because like people aren't really setting up too many Omni negates outside of like they're setting up Griffin, and they're setting up like I guess Baron, but like if you could just bait those 2 negates, slap down Mystic Mine, you win. So like it ends up being really good in some scenarios, but also really bad in some other scenarios, so it's like a run-by-choice kind of card. Red Reboot, insane against trap decks, obviously. Solemn Judgment, pretty good going first. I wish there was something that didn't, like, pay half your life points, but, you know, there you are. Evenly matched to round out the side deck. Again, this card is also kind of weird, this format, because like literally everyone is playing Lancia right now, and most people are like even main decking Lancia, and they're not going to side it out against this deck, of all things. So I would say like this is also a run by choice. You know, another good thing about Mystic Mine that I forgot to mention also is that it's searchable by terraforming. But yeah, that's the deck profile for this time. If you have any questions, leave them in the comments. If you wanted to just discuss the deck in general, I'd be more than happy to talk in the comment section. And you know, leave a like, subscribe if you enjoyed. I'll probably be uploading some more content soon. And thanks for watching.